Let's start with the wonderful Wonder Woman. In the past, we've been introduced to her, we've seen her backstory. In this, she owns herself and her responsibilities. What can you tell us?
Here we meet Wonder Woman after she's been in the men's world for decades, and she's more educated and more experienced, and now she really understands the threat that is coming, and she knows exactly what needs to happen in order to stop it from ending the world. And she and Bruce are gonna recruit the Justice League.
To the world, you are Wonder Woman, capital A, capital R. To you, how similar is she now to you? How immersive has this experience?
I don't know, it diffuses to you. I diffuse to her and she diffused to me in a way. But I definitely feel that I've become this, the defender, the protector of this character that I care so much about.
It's so much fun in this one, obviously, the kid in the candy store that I was watching it, you see all those superheroes together, you get to also compare their abilities and see how they can, not only compete, but, complete each other.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit without spoiling too much about what the fans of the Justice League can expect.
I think that what's so fun about the Justice League members is that they're all so very different from each other. They have different backgrounds, different abilities, different strengths, different motivations, different characteristics. So it makes everything much more interesting because everyone reacts differently. And I think that the dynamic that we had on set, in a way, I'm hoping, diffused into the movie because we enjoyed to work together so much, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. And it was a really fun experience.
Yeah, it did feel like the League of Actors. I mean, no one is similar to the other. It's
Yeah,
very different superheroes,
very different.
Actors.
Yeah.
How did it all get together as a,
It just worked. Yeah, I think that Zack Snyder is really, really talented, and also very talented in casting the right people for the characters. And he managed to, exactly like you said, to put all the ingredients to make the very best recipe, and the stew is delicious.
It is delicious. So is that amazing costume that I would want to wear at any Halloween. If I look like you, I'd wear it every day. So that's about preparing. There's a physical preparation for it. I'm sure you're always very well physically prepared, but there must be a certain type of training to become Wonder Woman every time.
Yes, there is. For me, it was a funny experience because I was prepping for Wonder Woman, and then I was shooting Wonder Woman, and then the day I wrapped Wonder Woman, the next day I went to shoot Justice League. So it's been a marathon. But yes, you do a lot of stunt choreographies, a lot of gym work, a lot of horseback riding, and it's like you just have to, because you can't fake strength. And Wonder Woman is the most powerful warrior. So I had to look solid and strong. And it was worth it. Exhausting, but worth it.
No cream cakes.
No. But lots of burgers.
Well, hey.
Yeah, you give some, you lose some.
Kind of balance. To the fans, if you look on the internet, the Justice League is so huge for them, and they wait for it so much. So what are you most looking forward to them seeing in this one? Because this is a different aspect to all the characters. We see them in a different light.
Look, here the story is bigger than Wonder Woman, is bigger than Batman. I think that we get to introduce so many new characters this time around, and it's just fascinating. And I think that seeing all of them together for the first time in a live movie on the big screen is just huge.
How was that day on set, when you're
That's the most memorable moment I had. That was the most memorable moment I had. It was so surreal, and I remember just observing and watching everyone coming to set in their costume, but it was all of us. And I remember at a certain point I just started to laugh, and I was standing by myself and I was cracking up and I was laughing so hard because it felt so strange. But it was a very special, surreal moment.
We've seen a lot of pictures about a lot of Hollywood stars in Halloween costumes in the last few days, obviously. But you know, when you turn up on a set like that and everyone is in the real costumes and the real characters,
And they're so amazing. I know, you do. We have. I've pinched others, they pinched me, I pinched myself. Yeah.
Tell us about having Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller and Ray Fisher, you know, the new recruits, and how it felt, you know, to kind of expand the league in this.
It felt really good. You know, for me, especially after coming from my own movie, having the opportunity to share the stage with so many other people who are very talented and wonderful, wonderful people was a really, really good experience. I think that it's always fun to have new spirits around. It always, you know, changed the dynamic, and we did have a really good dynamic overall together.
How much fun it is for you to be the symbol of Wonder Woman in the year of girl power. You know, this is the year where women are in full force.
I think that with everything that had happened in the past 6 months since the movie was out, I'm gonna understand it only in retrospect. It's just so overwhelming and so intense that I don't think I have the capacity. I know, I read, I see it, but I don't think I have the capacity to really understand what's going on yet. But I probably will in a year or two. Yeah, exactly. We need to let it brew.
And finally, how much more do you know about her now, and also the comic book world? Because there's so much backstory to those characters, and so much to dive into that you kind of have to narrow it as to your vision of it.
I think that it's amazing that the volume of legacy that this character has is mind-blowing. This character has been around for over 75 years, and there's so many different versions of the characters and evolutions and different costumes and different attitudes. It just, there's so much. I did a lot of reading of the comic books when I just landed the part and when I started to work on Wonder Woman before we had the script. But eventually, it's all about narrowing, like you said, everything and understanding the core of who this character really is and what makes her unique. And I think that for Wonder Woman, the fact that she's so full of compassion and full of love and acceptance, it's like it's a maternity, it's a very nurturing qualities that women has. And I think that in taking these qualities and enhancing them in her are in a way her magic, because the fact that she's super strong and she's the most powerful warrior, it's a given. But the fact that she's full of heart is not.